This is Brad from Comic Experience Sci-Fi reporting live from Big Ben's Comic Oasis in beautiful Allen Park, Michigan. We're going to take the conversation to the next level and talk about collectibles because we're not kids anymore. We actually have money, which means we can buy whatever we want because we're big boys. I don't collect dolls anymore. I collect pint glasses because this is comics, beer, and sci-fi, and I like to keep all of my beers in a row. I like to fill them all up with comic book characters and all that. You guys got to come down here to this store. There is every comic book character you can imagine in beautiful 4-color clear pints ready to be filled with beer, and I'm probably going to leave here clinking. Nick, you are an aficionado of so many things. I understand you have a huge collection of exciting things. Why don't you tell us about it?
Well, talking about collecting toys today, I still have all my Star Wars figures from when I was a kid, all the ones I got as a kid. And here over the years, here and there, I've bought a couple of Star Wars figures that I like that have been released. So we'll see what's going to happen with some of those. I'm looking forward to getting some brand new Star Wars figures from the movie that we waited for 32 years since Return of the Jedi. So that's going to kind of on my to-do list in a couple weeks here.
Absolutely, that sounds great. Q?
I'm collecting, I'm rebuilding my thing. Like I said, I still got my original Megazord at home. You know, that's coming out, and then I'm gonna start getting my, I'm gonna start with my Power Rangers first. 'Cause I'm a huge Power Rangers fan, so I gotta get the Dragon Zord and Titanus and the White Tiger Zord and the Thunder Zord, but I can name them all except for the Disney crap. Good luck with that, by the way, because they ruined Power Rangers.
I know.
But after that, I'm gonna
name names or anything.
not to name
George Lucas ruined Star Wars, so what?
You know, I'm not gonna take on any big company like Disney, but
Easier to take on The Rock than to take on Disney, huh?
I would actually rather take on Disney. But I'm gonna start with there. But like Zoe mentioned earlier, I still have my Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, yeah.
And I still have those, but right now I'm a movie guy, so.
Okay, very good. Well, I think we've come to Chris.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. So, yeah, I was that young and impressionable kid who wanted everything he saw. And yes, I still currently collect. Right now, my big thing are just, again, Transformers and Marvel action superheroes, DC, and things that I try to buy that I didn't have as a kid that I wanted. You know, I'm gonna be that old man in Depends, walking up and down the aisle, pissing and moaning because they don't have an action figure that I'm looking for. It's true. And now it's evolved to the point where they have these big corporations making highly sophisticated action figures that are not geared towards or marketed towards children, but adults like me, because it's like everything you've always wanted and envisioned now. So
I have a question. Yes. Okay, so let's revisit one of your statements. Pissing and moaning in Depends because they don't have the.
and literal.
So I was gonna say, pissing and moaning in Depends. So we're just waiting for you to get old now, right?
It's become a competition between that little brat who wants the figures and the adult who wants to collect now.
Yeah. That was, I'm not even sure if that was called for, but it was very funny.
I just wanted to make sure we was all on the same page.
No. I want to wrap up on one note. It's got to be a very expensive habit to make that kind of collection. I mean,
it is.
Glasses are $10 a piece. These figurines are more than that. Is it? I mean, long-term thing. I hate to get serious. Really. Long run. What do you want to? Is it a legacy? Do your kids share your?
Yeah,
your
it's
enthusiasm?
definitely an heirloom, and I'm teaching my offspring. The people birthed from my loins, that this is something that you take seriously, and yes, I'd like it to be an heirloom.
He said loins. This is Brad from Comic Experience Sci-Fi, and we'll see you next time. Loins?